What's next, Ashley?
Next is Patreon supporter Chris Habersack. The first official trailer for the J.R.R. Tolkien biopic finally dropped online. As a huge Lord of the Rings fan, I've been really looking forward to this film. After watching the trailer, I'm even more excited. Nicholas Hoult looks great as a young Tolkien, and I definitely got a magical Lord of the Rings feeling from the trailer. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a trailer, Rob, this is a movie that's been finished and sitting on the shelf for a while.
Yeah.
This is a movie that's like actually been sitting on the shelf to the point that I remember a couple of months ago, we even talked about, is this movie ever going to get released or is it going to get dumped on Netflix or whatever? Apparently they're moving forward with it at this point. You had a chance to see this trailer. What did you think about it?
Well, when I've worked on both the Lord of the Rings, the extended versions, and then I worked on Chronicles of Narnia. So
yes, you did.
I did a lot of reading about they had a society. They were all, Tolkien was a philologist. He studied languages and he was a professor at Oxford. And so he was there with C.S. Lewis. And it's not like these guys, the Avengers. They sat around and talked about letters and books and words. And, I'm watching there's these fantasy sequences. And I'm like, this, it's one thing to imagine the worlds of Middle Earth. But, I don't think Tolkien went outside of his house and ran around thinking he was slaying dragons like Don Quixote with his buddy Sancho Panza. It looked weird to me. Like, Nicholas Holt's a great actor. I've loved him ever since I saw him first in About a Boy, and of course I love him in the X-Men movies. And it looked to me like they're trying to turn it into something that it isn't. I mean, I'll still watch the movie because I want to see it, but I'm like, what is this? Is this a Tolkien biopic, or are we going to see it's a fantasy movie where he goes in? It's like The Fisher King when Robin Williams thought of himself as a knight,
Well, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember not the one with not Christopher Robin, but Goodbye Christopher Robin, which also came out a little bit over a year ago, where they showed in the trailers the guy who wrote Winnie the Pooh for his kid, he saw war, and there was something about his experience in war to bring joy back into the world, right? The way I interpreted the trailer with all the fantasy stuff was that I'm thinking, because remember, C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien lived in incredible times. And I have a feeling, the way I interpreted the trailer at any rate, was the notion that it was things going on in the world, and then how he then transposed that,
absolutely,
and in a way to telling it in fantasy, because you saw that imagery of war, and then something fantasy kind of then layered on top of it, and things like that, and then his friends at Cambridge, standing around there and talking about fellowship, and then of course our minds go immediately to the hobbits in Fellowship of the Ring and stuff like that. So I thought it was intriguing. Was it something that blew me away and made me go, oh my God, I can't wait to see this and this? Not really. Did it give me any real sense about where are they going with this movie? No. Did it tell me what angle of J.R.R. Tolkien's life are we going to be looking at? No. What it just told me was, hey, guys, this is a movie about the dude who made Lord of the Rings. Isn't that great?
Right.
And it's on that level, found a little bit frustrating. Cool to see that's finally there, but I don't know if it worked terribly great as a trailer. Do you?
Yeah, no. I was sort of I wanted to see more of him in the real world. What did he have to say, and what is his philosophy? Because part of the thing that always interested me learning about him is that he saw a lot of Middle Earth was based on how he saw the natural world, especially the English countryside being destroyed by the combustion engine, building roads for cars, these newfangled contraptions with these engines in them, and trees getting cut down, and the quaint villages and the beauty of the natural world that surrounded him that was so important to him. He saw the encroaching industrialization as something as a real threat. And I wanted to hear more of him railing about that kind of stuff. Not that I don't know if, that's great for a 2-hour movie or that you can put in a trailer, but I'm sure a lot of that's there. But yeah, I mean, I'll go see this. I'll watch any movie to learn about Tolkien or I think they should make biopics of every one of my favorite writers.
All right.
The Stephen King movie. I want to see
I'm
that.
excited about Lily Collins.
I think it's coming.
Oh, and Lily Collins again.
Well, you know what's funny about the Lily Collins thing, and I am aghast that I didn't bring this up when we were talking about the Yesterday trailer. Well, yesterday, we've got 2 trailers with 2 Lilies. We got Lily James. We got Lily James in the Yesterday trailer, and then we got the other Lily Collins. And yes, no coincidence, it's actually Phil Collins' daughter. She's in this, and I'm anxious to see both of them because I think they're both great. I like watching both of these.
Lily Collins, I saw To the Bone, and I got to see the director speak. Not a lot of people saw that movie, and it is so good. It's very emotional. She actually, she's struggling with an eating disorder in it, and she loses all that weight in real life. And I heard her speak about it, and she was saying that she actually struggled in real life with an eating disorder. And then this movie, To the Bone, was kind of a therapeutic way to face her demons about it. And which I thought might be kind of dangerous. But anyway, she went into it, and it was a fantastic movie. It was really touching. And a lot of it was based on a true life story from her. Wow. So,
all right.
I have to say, Lily James, it's like there's the one scene when she's like, I'm a school teacher, and I've tried to make you love me my whole life. I'm like, that wouldn't have been a problem for me.
Nope, no issue, none whatsoever.
She's to look frumpy. I'm like, come on.